Welcome to Winging It. We're playing Arkham Horror the card game today. This is a two-player Path to Carcosa. We're playing Dexter Drake and Minty Pham. And I've got a special guest with me today. This is the author of the Obscura Studies blog. It's Davi. You want to say hi, Davi?
Hi, Davi.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Hi. Glad to be here.
So we are playing... we're playing Bless Curse decks. They will end up being Bless Curse decks at level 0. You know, we don't necessarily have all the payoffs that we will, but we definitely have a plan for these. I think Davi will be doing a write-up on his blog. As a matter of fact, he has already done a write-up on his blog, and it's in the links below. And so you can check that out. Plus, we'll do links to the decks as well, so you can see them on Arkham DB. I will not be doing deck upgrade videos for this because we're going to be doing this via the blog, as this is kind of a joint effort. So, do you want to say anything quickly about your deck before we get started?
I'm all in on the curse already. I've got, the curse spell suite, and temp fates and stuff. So I'm kind of like already in the. So like at worst, I'll be a poor mystic with expensive spells and with less charges. But
excellent. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a lot of bless payoff at level 0. There's a lot of curse payoff because of like Faustian Bargain and Deep Knowledge and things like that. You just get value for putting curses in the bag. But bless only gives you. I mean, I know you've run the numbers, right? And you have an article on how much bless improves the bag and your chances of succeeding. And it's not a lot if you're 2 up on every test. So there's not a ton of value here, but once we start getting like the Ancient Covenants and some other things, we'll get some bless payoff. So I'm going to be focused more on just being a good seeker and doing, playing standard Arkham things for now. But we'll get to the fun blessing curse stuff later. So unless it's all go down in flames, but hopefully it won't.
Not. Yeah.
I mean, the theater will probably go down in flames.
Oh, for sure.
Or
and other things in the future, but.
So all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll draw up opening hands, and then we'll read the acting agenda and look at the theater and all that good stuff. So. I'm probably just going to keep my opening hands.
Okay. I mulliganed a few cards, got some other ones.
I think... I'm not showing my hands because it's 2-player Arkham instead of my 2-handed stuff. I think if anybody saw my hand, they would question my shuffling abilities. But people probably already do that who watch my videos. So. Yeah, I'm just quickly glancing. My deck is shuffled. I just managed to get a good opening hand. All right, so let's take a look at Agenda 1A here. This is the 3rd act. The theater is eerily silent. The old wooden floors creak beneath your feet, and the light rain gently patters on the roof as you explore the auditorium. There are more rotting corpses among the seats, and the rest of the crowd has vanished. 16 threshold. And then we're at Act 1A is Awakening. You pinch yourself to see if you are dreaming, and sure enough, your skin stings and reddens. You take a few deep breaths and try to think rationally. Whatever is going on, you must explore the theater to learn the truth of the matter. And we have 6 clues to advance. And then we are at theater, which is a 2 shroud, 0 clue location. All right. So, one thing about these decks, right, is that Dexter is far more combat focused or enemy management focused than Min is. So the question is, do we want to go backstage and risk dealing with rats, or do we want to just go up and go to the front lobby first?
Based on my opening hand, I don't exactly have stuff set up, but I could. Do you want me to go somewhere first? Because I'm going to do a little bit of setup.
Not necessarily. I don't mind just rushing the balcony and getting those clues there, and then that'll just be handled. And then we can open up the lobby and the lobby doors and see what's what.
Let's see what I'll Here, I will go first because I have to tempt fate to see what happens here.
Oh no.
So I will draw a card. All right, what are we? 6 Doom Threshold. Well, that sounds perfect for playing David Renfield. Putting me down to 3, but I will immediately activate him to go up to 4 resources and a Doom on him. Yeah, so I don't really have my Sword Cane, which would be my best option to deal with some rats. I do have some other stuff that would help with more enemies, but like bigger enemies. So we can probably go to the balcony. So
yeah, let's rush to the balcony.
Okay. So I will play Holy Rosary for 2 more resources. Then I will move to the lobby.
Alright, so the lobby is 4 Shroud, 1 Clue. When the lobby is revealed, put 2 of the set-aside lobby doorway locations into play at random, and we can take a 2 action to draw 3 cards. So we will shuffle up our lobby doorways here. Put 2 of them into play. All right. So that's you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I am going to action 1 to the lobby. Action 2, move to the balcony. Which is 2 Shroud, 2 Clues, victory point 1, forced to actually perform a move action during which you move from the balcony to the theater, take 2 damage. All right, I will spend 1 resource. I will play the Magnifying Glass, that's fast. I will investigate. I am at 5e2. We'll go to 62 with deduction. We're going to save the deduction. We'll go 62, committing Eureka.
7.
4 or 5. I'm not committing the deduction. Just the Eureka.
Are you not using her ability?
Oh, Min has an ability. Okay. Yes.
Yes, I've heard. I've heard she has an ability.
We'll go to 7 because of curses, I guess. 7v2. Yeah. I haven't played Min in a while. Okay. So I get a -1. So I'll grab the clue. And then I will look at my top 3 cards. All right. And that's my last turn, so we can do Upkeep.
Okay, never mind everything I've said previously about everything.
You decided we're not playing Blessing Curse decks now.
Yeah, I'm just playing a Dexter deck.
Okay. All right. So we get a Doom. Who's lead investigator?
Good question. I can do it.
All right. All right. So you will get Twisted to His Will. If there's no Doom in play, Twisted to His Will gains Surge. Otherwise, test Willpower X, where X is the amount of Doom in play. If you fail, discard 2 cards from your hand at random.
Yeah. So we're looking at 2. 1 on Renfield, 1 on the agenda. And I am currently a 7, so you know what? I'm just gonna do it.
All right.
Let's shuffle out this bag, and that's a curse. So I guess I am playing a curse deck.
Yeah, curse deck.
5 on 2, and that is a skull, which is a -1. Although I am close to triggering it, but yeah, -1. So I pass, and one of the curses is removed from the bag.
All right, great. All right. So I will draw and get Spires of Carcosa attached to your location. Then place 2 Doom on that location. If there's no Doom on the attached location, discard Spires of Carcosa. And it has an action, Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues here, remove 1 Doom from the attached location. So that goes here. The Doom goes on the location. And it looks like, I guess I'm glad that I did this here, as this is not a hard place to investigate. So I guess I'm just clearing this, and that's all I'm doing for my life right now.
Yeah, I'll probably explore a little bit. But yeah, I'll let you go first, because in case you don't get to clear it, maybe I don't Renfield, because we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, if somehow you fail your tests, I shouldn't be Renfielding. Sure.
I will, I'm going to investigate 1. First time committing Eureka, using one's ability. Go again, 72.
I see where you were asking if you shuffled your deck.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I get a Bless and a -4. Okay, well, Bless comes out. But I do pass. We remove 1 Doom. Play 1, play Magnifying Glass. So remember when I said I was just going to do secret things? This is secret things. No blessing curse here. This is just...
Yeah, what even is blessing curse?
That's right. Just old-fashioned getting the clue. Alright, 6v2. I got a bless. I'm taking all your blesses out. Okay, I know, -1. So, Aspires of Carcosa is handled. Alright, and now we're just going to straight up investigate. My last action. I get a skull, and that's a pass. So I get the clue, we get the victory points.
So, not much for me to do so far. Well, first things first, I will David Renfield, putting another Doom on him. I'll put us at 3. And I will gain 2 resources, going to 5. And then, I don't want to get too far away, so I'm just going to draw first action. Oh. Well then. That changes things somewhat. I will move to, let's say, the top lobby doorway.
Alright, this is the box office. You can take an action to gain 5 resources. Remember that you stole from the box office. Group limit once per game. And it is a 2 shroud 0 clue location.
0 clues. Makes this easy. So I will just move back.
Okay. And we will do Upkeep.
Cool.
We are at 4/16. And are you ready for encounter? Dissonant Voices.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Good fun for Dexter. Put Dissonant Voices into play in your threat area. You cannot play assets or events. At the end of the round, discard Dissonant Voices. Alright, and then Min will get a Swarm of Rats. It is a 1 fight, 1 health, 3 evade. Enemy, hunter, does 1 damage. That is in my threat area. I do have a way to kill this, so it's up to you if you want to let me do that, or if you want to come and somehow deal with it. We're back. We had to rewind because we made a rules mistake, but we've rewound it, and we'll pretend that never happened. Okay, so we're trying to figure out now how to deal with the swarm of rats. I can use my cult invocation on it, or you could come in and you could hit it 2 up, or punch it 2 up, or I could commit my cult invocation, and then you would be 4 up.
Yeah, so if you commit your occult invocation, I would be 5 up, right? Because you would...
Right, I'd have to add my icon to it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, because I do not really want to commit any of my other fight options.
I mean, at that point, the only difference is that it's just saving me resources, and I don't care about resources, so if we're going to do that...
It's also saving you some actions, because I'm not... Since I can't even put assets into play, I am not going to be doing much this round, and I'm at 6 cards already, so I think I'm actually gonna go in and punch it.
Okay.
So move in. You commit your cold invocation and use your ability. And so now I'm 3 plus 2 is 5 on 1. That's a curse.
Okay.
That's a -1. All right, we did it.
We did it, and we got a curse out. So that's
we're not even playing with curses, right? So why would we want them in the bag?
All right, curse is out.
So that was 2 actions. For my final action, I will move back, and then I will use the David Renfield, keeping 2 Doom on him to go up to 8 resources.
Good. All right, action 1, I will move. Now, do you want me to open up the other lobby, or do you want me to try to get this clue here? Or I could also deep knowledge if you wanted cards.
I've got 6 cards. I'm looking pretty good. I have fight options and a clue option.
Okay.
The only thing I'd be looking for is maybe resources, but I don't necessarily think it's worth drawing more cards
resources
to find it. Because I'm gonna go up to 9-11 next turn. So I'm fine. I don't need cards.
I think I'm just gonna go into the lobby, and there's an advantage to getting the clue where we're at, because it means that then the guys don't spawn there. The enemies don't spawn there when, But I would like to see what this lobby doorway is.
Yep.
So, okay, we'll move in. It is the lighting box. It's forced out 2 clues. While you're in the lighting box, increase the resource cost of each card in your hand by 2. Well, it's a good thing you didn't go in there. It's a 2.1. All right. There. So I am going to investigate for my last action. I am at 4, 5, 6. I'll commit deduction and use... Oh, I already used my icon.
Yeah, yep.
So up by 3. I'm just going to commit the perception. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. V4 might be a bit much, but it is what it is. I just want to get this to be done with it and get to the other side of the theater. Okay, -4. Woo. Okay, I'll take it. And I get 2 clues. So that is that. It's time for Upkeep.
I have Upkept, and my dissonant voices will go away.
We are at 5 of 16. Your encounter card is... You've got a hidden card. It is number 4 of 6.
Do you want to give me the other number?
There's another number.
Next to the icon?
Yes, 84.
I am going to Ward of Protection. That card.
Alright, so you spend a resource. You're taking a horror on yourself.
On my Rosary.
Alright. So he warded the Whispers in Your Head Doubt. Secretly added to your hand. You cannot play events. Right, and then I will get Black Stars Rise. Test for intellect. If you fail, you must either place one doom by current agenda or take one horror for each point you fail by. This effect can cause a current agenda to advance.
And it would advance, in fact.
Yes.
Assuming you're testing this?
Yes, I am testing this.
Since it doesn't matter and it potentially something might happen, I'm going to, during your first window, activate Renfield, putting a doom on him to go to 11 resources. You know. Just in case.
I am going to commit Deep Knowledge this using her icon. So that gets me to 6v4. Okay, I got an Elder Sign.
Oh, very nice.
So, but it's only skill cards that get to come back to my hand, sadly. Alright. So, do you want to go first, or do I want to go first?
What are we doing here?
We're going to find rats. Unless I could come by and try to get that clue off the lobby and then move into the theater.
So I guess we're just spending our entire turns moving, or you might find a clue?
Yes. Yeah, I might grab that clue off the lobby just to prevent us from spawning a bad guy there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In which case, I'm going to move, clue, move. Which is probably fine. So if I'm going to do that, let me just go first.
Sure, yeah.
Action 1, move. Action 2, I'm going to investigate up by 2. +1. 5. Alright. Those move, clue, and then move. I'm in the theater.
Okay, so I think then obviously this Renfield is going away. He might go away for one of two things, which will depend on what location I find. So I will just move twice to the backstage.
Okay. Backstage is 3 shroud, 1 clue. When backstage is revealed, put 2 the specified backstage doorway locations into play at random. While you're at backstage, each hidden treachery in your hand counts as 3 cards instead of 1 for the purpose of counting your hand size.
Right.
So, there's a clue there. Pick your poison.
I'll just go to the top again.
Alright, we get the rehearsal room. After you succeed by 2 or more while investigating the rehearsal room, take 1 horror as 1 shroud, 2 clues.
Alright, so that was my final action, but it is still my turn, so I will discard David to put down a bad, what's the name of that card? Investigate. Rite of Seeking. Bad Rite of Seeking.
Bad Rite of Seeking. Okay.
For 4 resources, putting me at 7.
Alright, so now we're putting 3 charges on Bad Rite of Seeking. Alright. So that's it. Let's do Upkeep. Alright. We're at 4 of 6 doom. Drawing encounter card. You get Frozen in Fear. Frozen in Fear into play in your threat area. The first time you perform one of the following actions, move, fight, or evade, each round it costs 1 additional action. At the end of your turn, test 3 willpower. If you succeed, discard Frozen in Fear.
Cool.
I will get Spirit's Torment. Attached to your location. Forced after you leave. Attached location, you must either take 1 horror or lose 1 action and place one of your clues on attached location to discard Spirit's Torment, which I will most certainly do. So.
Ah, yes. That's
fair. So my turn is relatively straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to action 1, draw a clue. Discard Spirit's Torment. Action 2, I will move into the backstage. Action 3, I will spend 3 resources, very optimistically, to play Dream Enhancing Serum.
Okay. So, playing Olive is not going to do much. Except make sure I don't take the horror.
I mean, that's not nothing.
It's not nothing. I'm worried about failing, but I don't have 3 horror on me, and we don't really have any other terrible tokens. So, action 1, I will play Olive. 2 resources going down to 6. Action 2, I will spend a charge on the Eye of Chaos and activate Olive to investigate. I am 6 on 1. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that is an Elder Sign. -2/-2. So I will take the Elder Sign and the -2. That means I get to do 2 clues.
You will take a horror?
I will take a horror, but I'd rather have the card draw, I think.
Mm-hmm.
What is the timing on this? After you succeed by 2 or more, and this says the Elder Sign effect is immediately, so I cannot place this horror on Olive, which means that I don't think I'm going to return Olive. I'm going to return the Rosary and draw a card. And then I will place the horror on Olive. And yeah, that resets the horror on Rosary 2, which is exactly what I wanted. This Frozen in Fear is kind of annoying, so I will just replay the Rosary for my last action. And then I will test the Frozen in Fear. I am 6 on 3. That is a -2. The Frozen Fear is gone.
Let's do Upkeep.
Okay. 8 cards in hand. Cool. We should have enough to advance if we wanted to advance right now.
Yeah, we have 6 clues. We could advance right now. But we have to wait till the player the player phase. So. Alright, we're going to 16. And your encounter card is Dissonant Voices. Good and fun.
Gosh.
Put Dissonant Voices into play in your threat area. You cannot play after events at the end of the round to discard Dissonant Voices. And Min will get Rotting Remains. Okay. We will commit Guts to this. And we'll, I guess, add Min's icon to be 4, 5, 6, 7 to be 3 by 4. Okay, we get a skull. So pass. That is dealt with. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and advance. So we'll spend all of our clues. And we are going to read his final bow. A shadow creeps along the wall beside you, and your heart leaps into your throat. You turn, and a figure flits away just out of sight. Either your mind is playing tricks on you, or someone else is in the theater. You follow the direction of the shadow, rounding a nearby corner. At the far end of the hall, he stands waiting you. A man in an elegant black suit, his face covered by a pale mask. Though his attire has changed, you instantly recognize him as the actor who played the role of the stranger, one of the characters from The King in Yellow. He turns and disappears through an open doorway, as if taunting you to follow. Choose one of the set-aside locations at random. Put that location into play, and spawn the set-aside man and the pallid mask enemy at that location instead of his normal spawn location. So I got these 2 cards. Without looking at them, I will pick one. Okay, we get the lobby doorway. Okay. And the man in the Pallid Mask goes there. Okay. The man in the Pallid Mask is 4/3/4. Spawn location farthest away from all investigators. He's aloof. He has an action. Investigate. Your location gets +2 shroud for this investigation. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, defeat the man in the Pallid Mask. He does 1 horror.
Oh boy. And knowing which of the 2 locations are already revealed, we're in for a fun time. Unless I just punch him. I could punch him.
Yeah. Okay, advance to one of the 3 copies of Act 2A at random. Remove the other 2 copies of Act 2A from the game without looking at them. So, I'm going to shuffle these up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we get that. Alright, and we'll read it. 2A, the stranger. The mysterious stranger from the King of Yellow might know something about what happened during the intermission. You must find and confront him if you are to discover the truth. Objective: when the man in the Pallid Mask would be discarded from play, advance.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We're going to get the Emissary next turn.
Yes.
Alright.
Which... Fortunately, he's an elite. But, that makes sense. And I only discard the dissonant voice at the end of the round, so I am discarding the hand size no matter what.
So we have a 50-50 chance of the backstage doorway having the rats.
Mm-hmm.
If they do, I do have Occult Invocation, which I could kill them with.
I could just punch them, too.
So do you want to go and explore, or do you want me to go in?
I will go in, and then maybe you can just go, because if we're going for the investigate option on the man in the Pallid Mask, it's going to be hard, but it would obviously have to be you. So maybe you can just start making your way over there.
Well, I have a deduction in hand, so I was thinking I would go in and try to get those clues, but
I've got the Eye of Chaos.
Okay.
I mean, right, a secret.
Sure. All right. Well, why don't you move in and see then?
I will go 1, 2, move into the backstage doorway.
Which is the trap room. After you reveal the trap room, search the encounter deck and discard a pile for 1 copy of Swarm of Rats and put it into play. Engage with you 2 copies. Blah blah blah. Okay. Victory point 1. There are 2 clues here.
Cool. So for my last action, I will just get rid of this Promise of Power by committing it to a fight test with the rats.
Okay, do we want to get them from the discard pile or the draw deck?
Good question.
Probably the draw.
I kind of think discard pile, just so we don't... Because I don't mind drawing rats.
No, it does thin the deck by 1 more to get the VP enemy, whatever his name is, the Emissary.
Right. The Agent of the King.
Yeah, Agent of the King. This is Carcosa.
Sure, yeah. Let's do that.
All right. So you get a Swarm of Rats. 1, 1, 3 Hunter does damage.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, I'm going to attack it. 3 combat, committing the Promise of Power. To add a curse deck to the bag and go 7. Yeah. I'm just gonna pull. Bless. Skull.
Bless.
Yeah. I don't really mind the blesses right now. I'm gonna want them when I get Paradoxical Covenant. But yeah, so the skull's still -1 for me. So yeah, overall pass, but we remove the bless. The rats are dead. And Promise of Power is in my discard now.
We have 1 curse left, right? Oh wait, you put curses in.
I put a curse in, yeah, so we have 2. Yeah, that's my turn.
right.
No.
I am going to spend 2 resources to put out the lab assistant. Drawing 2 cards. Then I will move. Oh, wait. No. I'll move. And I will move. Because I don't want to be... I don't want to be there. Alright, that's it. How we do upkeep, yes?
Yeah.
Alright, we advance the agenda. This is the emissary's message. Abruptly, the malformed body of an unnatural nightmare slams onto the stage, its slithering tendrils reaching into the aisles. It opens its maw and lets out a shrill, piercing song. The melody's uncanny, the notes sear into your mind. Pain pounds in your forehead, and blood runs from your ears. Search all set-aside cards and the victory display for the Royal Emissary and spawn it at the theater. We have the Royal Emissary is a 4/4/2. Prey is the lowest willpower. He's a massive hunter. Retaliate, force at the end of the ending phase. Each investigator at Royal Emissary's location or a connecting location takes 1 horror.
I'm going to have to go chase this.
Here he is.
This fella. Because he's going to...
Yeah, he's going to follow me.
Follow you, yeah.
It's weird having the lowest willpower as men, but okay. We are now on to Agenda 2A, Encore. The creature's song echoes relentlessly throughout the halls of the theater. The melody repeats again and again, yet somehow never the same note twice. Forced, after the Royal Emissary is added to the victory display, remove all Doom from play and reset the agenda deck to Agenda 1A. Then place 3 Doom on the agenda. Alright. So now we are doing encounters. You get this. No, I'm just kidding. You get Black Stars Rise. Test for intellect. If you fail, you must either place 1 Doom on the current agenda or take 1 horror for each point you fail by. This effect can cause the current agenda to advance.
All right. I am not good at that.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be like 1 Doom. We'll probably kill the Emissary before it matters.
I see what you're saying. Right, because the agenda is going to reset. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so I'll save this other card for later. So I'm just going to test anything I want to do. Don't think so. I don't think I actually want to take the curses out of the bag. I have some card that would put curses in the bag, but I want them in there maybe. So yeah, just test 2 on 4. Curse. Dang, I said I didn't want the curses out of the bag. Curse Skull. So a curse gets removed, and I place a Doom on the agenda.
So 1 curse is removed. Okay. All right. Place a Doom on the agenda. Okay, and the men will get frozen in fear. All right. Slightly annoying. I could put curses in the bag, by the way. I could tempt fate. Also, I guess I'll go ahead and do that if you want them.
I'm trying to see who, because I also have a tempt fate, so I'm trying to see if, in case we don't want to stack the bag, I unfortunately don't have my combat spells right now, which makes the Emissary a little annoying. So I think I kind of want to play the tempt fate first.
Sure.
At the end of the Mythos.
Let me go ahead and go then and see what...
I was gonna say before we take our turns. I was gonna play it.
Okay.
To see, because that would inform maybe I go first and just tackle the Emissary. So
okay.
Just add 3 curses, add 3 blesses. So it could be 3 blesses and 4 curses.
That's what I got.
So yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. I am going to take the double action on the lobby to draw 3 cards.
Okay.
So.
Seems good with Dream Enhancing Serum. Seems bad with Mini-Gates.
Yes, I got the king in yellow.
Okay.
So one of my magnifying glasses. I am going to then shortcut into the lobby doorway up here. This is the green room. 5 shroud, 2 clues. Investigate, you but get +3 intellect for this investigation. After the skill test ends, describe each card in your hand. That's you don't have to take that action, it's just an optional one. It's a victory point 1. 5 shroud, 2 clues. Alright. So let me think about what I am doing here. It is very unfortunate that I don't have. I have to commit how many skill icons for King in Yellow? 6 matching icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be really unfortunate. Let's see, to do the willpower test of Frozen Fear. 1, 2, 3. I am going to just draw a card.
Okay.
I'm thinking I did not pay attention to my icons in this deck well enough. At least for where I'm currently at.
So you're testing Frozen in Fear?
Oh, yeah, testing Frozen Fear. I'm at 3v3. 4v3, because man has 4 willpower. Bless.
Okay. 6v3.
-3. Okay. So
Nice.
Bless actually made me pass. I'll take it. Goodbye, Frozen in Fear.
Nice.
Alright.
So we're looking at 4 curse tokens. Wondering if I want to, because the only reason why I would want more charges on Eye of Chaos is to get more clues, which I don't think we'll be doing.
Yeah, I can get the clues up the screen room once I clear King and Yellow.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to investigate straight up and be myself 6, committing a Guts.
You're using Eye of Chaos, right?
Eye of Chaos, yeah. So Eye of Chaos 6, committing the Guts to go to 8, and this is an 8 on 3. That's a bless, so I'm 10 on 3. And that's a -4, so another bless comes out. I get these 2 clues and draw a card. Well, we won't be lacking for victory points in this scenario. Oh boy. Unfortunately, we might be lacking in
Health?
Attacking capabilities. I don't want to move up to the backstage because it will then attack me, and like I said, I'm not super prepared.
Okay.
It moving to the lobby is a little annoying because it'll just be farther from me, and then we'll have to figure something out at that point, and I'll be 1, 2, 3. I think that's when I can put out my sword cane. So I think I'm just going to my second action draw a card. Okay, that's pretty good actually. That's going to set some stuff up. So I'm going to play Scroll of Secrets, Taboo Edition. So I have 7 cards. But I do want to find that Armageddon, so I am going to use Scroll of Secrets. That doesn't really matter where it goes. It's a Davi from the field. It's going to get discarded. Actually, it won't. I'll just keep it in my hand in case I draw like a weakness or something.
I'm going to spend 2 resources and play Keep Faith.
Okay. That would put us up to 5 plus tokens in the bank.
Yeah. Yep.
And yeah, that was all for me.
All right, Emissary hunts. My lab assistant. Take a horror. Let's do Upkeep.
Okay.
I will show 2 copies of Fine Clothes. Dream Enhancing Serum. Draw another card.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. 39, so I will discard the Renfield.
Alright, we're 2 of 6 Doom. And you will get Fanatic, real location with the most clues. Spawns on me. And he gets one of these clues. Alright, and then I get a hidden card.
At the end of the Mythos phase here, I'm going to scroll Secrets to inform my Alright. We might be doing it, as the kids say. That sounds kind of dirty. We're getting there.
Nice.
Alright, unfortunately, I can't really help you with that fanatic.
Don't worry about it.
But you have your Occult Invocation still, right?
Yeah. I do.
1, 2, 3. Put down Sword Cane and just get ready to kind of go ham next turn, I think. Yeah, I'll go first. 1, 2, 3. I move to the Emissary's location. It is engaged with me. I will activate Dexter's ability to saw this Eye of Chaos in half. And, oh, look at that. It's a Sword Cane inside of the Eye of Chaos. So I have 5 resources. And I'm activating the Sword Cane's ability to evade the Emissary. I am 6 on 2. I don't really want to draw cards. So I'm just going to test. Maybe. Yeah, drawing cards could be really bad right now. So I'm just going to test 6 on 2. -1. He is evaded. We are going to start taking the horror. But that's fine.
I've already been taking the horror.
Oh, I meant me and Olive. Sorry.
Alright. Alright. Action 1, I am going to take the attack of opportunity to get damage on me, I guess. To play Deep Knowledge. And put 2 curses in and draw 3 cards. Okay. I am going to spend 2 resources to play Occult Invocation. I'll discard Fine Clothes. That gets me to 5 versus 3. I will commit. Let's see. Crack the case. Inquiring Mind. And Tempt Fate, adding my icon to the Inquiring Mind. Gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 icons. So I'm up by a bazillion. This is my second action. Yep. He's right. -2. So Fanatic is dead, and I get the clue. Got a clue. All right. Exciting times. All right.
Working a hunch.
Working a hunch.
That would be nice.
Let's see. I have to beat a what to get him? It's a 7.
7 right now. Yeah.
4.
Notably, I can attempt to kill the emissary, move over, and then I can give you some icons, maybe, depending on things shape up.
Yeah, like next turn. All right. Well, yep. I am just going to commit Tempt Fate and Deduction for a straight up investigate on this. Pick you up. -1, so I get the clue. That was my last action. Oh, Kinino is gone. That. Alright. So that is my turn. We each take a horror. I will kill my lab assistant.
I will put it on my rosary.
Okay. We're at 3 of 6 doom. Dexter draws. Twisted to his will. If there's no doom in play, Twisted to his will gain surge. Otherwise, test. 3 willpower. If you fail, discard 2 cards from your hand at random.
Discarding cards at random is not fun. That'd be very bad, actually. But I am at 6. So I don't think it's worth. Is there anything? I think like maybe like a Spires or something would be worth canceling more, right?
Than this?
Yeah,
probably.
Because I can just do this test. I will just do the test. In the first window, I will use the Scroll of Secrets to look at my bottom card. That is an Acolyte. I feel much better about discarding that Acolyte from the bottom of my deck. The question is, do I feel good enough to draw a card and get Yastaroth, whatever it's called? On the 6 versus 3. I do, actually, yeah. Worst case, I can keep evading this guy. So I'm going to commit the guts to go 8 on 3. Bless. 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 -2.
Okay, so we remove 3 blesses?
Remove 3 blesses. 1, 2, 3. I draw a card. That is not that card that I was thinking I was going to
draw. Alright, I draw. Okay, I get Rotting Remains. I will commit a Guts to this. It gets me to 4, 5, 6 versus 3. I'll commit a Dream Enhancer. 0, 3, 7, 8, 3. I'm not using my icon. -3. I succeed.
Nice.
Alright, what are you doing?
I am attacking the Emissary.
Okay.
Should I just go first, or do we want to see if we can advance?
Well, do you think you're going to come in and be able to give me cards?
Good question. Oh, good point. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, let me go first. I think I can give you, this Foster Bargain, which doesn't seem too necessary right now. So I will saw this Scroll of Secrets in half to produce pure magic. How does that work? So that's an Armageddon. for 3 resources. So now I have 3 actions. Can I pass? He's a 4 fight. Which means maybe I should have saved this back guts. Now that I think about it. So I'm just gonna maybe commit the Spectral Razor to go to 7. Activating Olive. So spend a charge on the Armageddon. To attack, I am 6. Commit a Spectral Razor, go to 7. Activate Olive. And we're gonna get... None of these are curses. That's probably fine. So I get a -1, a skull, and a +1. Doesn't really matter what I pick, so I'll just pick the +1 and the -1. That deals 2 damage. Alright. So now I can... probably just Spectral Razor him to be safe. And use my Armageddon on other things. And I'm testing 8 on 4. Second action. I get a curse, 6 on 4. I get a -2. Alright. Skin of my teeth. And the curse showed up.
I guess we remove a curse from the bag.
Remove a curse, and the Emissary is in the victory display, which means we backtrack
the previous
act with 3 doom on it. That was 2 actions. For my third action, I will move in there to help you.
Alright. Action 1, I will spend 2 resources. I used to have so many resources.
Me too. I used to have like 11. I went 1.
Let's play a lab assistant. I get through the gates, which will knock out my cryptic grimoire, which who cares about that? Alright. However, I don't have a ton of icons. Let's see. I can commit... I can get 4, 5... If I fail on this, do we have, like, combat options?
He's a 4 on 3. I mean, I have my Armageddon, and I have another one in hand. And my Sword Cane is here.
Because I'm looking at committing Analytical Minds, which feels terrible, but it's a thing that I can do. I mean, realistically, we want to get this done in the next 2 rounds, so...
Yeah. So I think getting it now. So I'm committing Faustian Bargains. I'm giving you 1 icon plus Mins.
Yeah, and then I will commit Analytical Mind and crack the case, so that gets me to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that correct? Versus 7, up by 4?
Yeah, this is correct.
Okay. Second action. People are going, he doesn't even know how to play, man. He never commit Analytical Mind.
Look, if Sean can disagree about keeping Hypnotic Therapy in your opening hand.
It's not so shade. I got the Elder Sign, and none of this is a skill card. So when I do succeed...
Right, not even mine is a skill card. Boo. Yeah, but we do succeed and we advance. Which version is it?
Yes, it is. The Path is Mine. I feel like it's always this one. This is the tablet one. As you face off with the stranger, you get the sense that he is grinning beneath his pale, faceless mask. Where is everyone? You ask, but he does not respond. What is going on? He remains silent and steps back as you approach, until his back is against the corner of the room. Inexplicably, he continues to back away, and his body melds into the wall behind him. Erupting from where he stood is a growing mass of viscous ooze. Instead of discarding the man in the pallid mask, move him to the lobby, which I have done. Add 2 tablets to the token bag, which I have done. Chaos bag. Place 1 horror on the location the man in the pallid mask was moved from until the end of the scenario. Horror on locations represents the advancing ooze, and each location with horror gains force. After you leave this location, test for agility. If you fail, take 1 horror and 1 damage. Keep this card next to the act deck is reminder and advance to Act 3A. Okay, so it doesn't stop you from moving, right?
Nope. This one does not.
Yeah, you just take horror damage, so I can just move. Okay, cool. All right, and then we get Act 3A, Curtain Call. The stranger must know the way out. You have to follow him. While the man in the pallid mask is not in play, the lobby gains action resign. Force, at the end of the round, place one horror on each location, but no horror that is connected to a location with horror. Objective, if each investigator has resigned, advance. This is when it gets real. All right.
Yep.
So I will take my last action to move. And I will test for agility. My 2d4. I get a tablet, which means -4. If your location has at least one horror on it, take one horror. If your location has no horror on it, place one horror on it instead. So, just put a horror on here, which is what would have happened anyway, so not a huge deal. Alright, so now we do upkeep, yes?
Yeah. Oh, that's Yester off.
Of course it is.
And we then place a horror on the other.
The box office, the lightning house, and the theater.
The balcony.
And the balcony. The ooze is going fast. I believe in us.
I believe in us.
For a 2 of 6 doom. And I will draw your encounter card.
Wait. Aren't we at 4 of 6 doom?
Yes. What did I say?
2.
Oh, 4 of 6 doom.
I think you mean 2 left.
Yes.
Yeah.
I meant, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, 4 of 6 doom, and you get Whispers in your head. You get 84. It's 1 of 6.
1 of 6, alright. Okay.
Alright, I am drawing a card. I get Spirit's Torment. Attach your location. Force after you leave attached location, you must either play 1 horror or lose 1 action. Place one of your clues in attached location. Discard Spirit's Torment. Who cares? That was big nothing. So I think what I do is I do the action to draw 3 cards. And if I don't have enough to be able to commit to this test, which is a 6, then I could engage him. Then you could come in and hit him twice.
Yeah, or potentially even once, depending on how the...
Oh, I was supposed to take a horror and a damage. I didn't do that. So she took a damage, and I put a horror on Lab Assistant. Alright, so action 1, I will do the double action. To draw is 3 cards.
3 cards.
I'll draw 1 card. And then I'll draw 2 more cards. I take a horror, which I will put on the Lab Assistant. Beats her. Tell you what, these Lab Assistants don't stay around very long.
I feel like the theme of Arkham is that you shouldn't be an assistant or an intern or anything, because the new med students from the Edge of the Earth expansions are not going to stay around very long either. Heal a damage in a horror and just take a damage in a horror.
Alright, here we go. 2 more cards. Alright. Action 3. I think I can do this. I am going to... I'm at 4, 5... We're trying to beat 6, right? So I will commit a Perception, Occult Invocation, and Tempt Fate. And that gets me to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, B6. It's pretty okay.
With your ability to be 10?
Oh yeah, my ability to be 10. Because Min does that. This is how you play Min.
Yep.
Bless. Yeah, and then a skull.
A skull, all right.
Yeah, so Bliss comes out. He is defeated. We get a resign option. And I get to draw a card.
Cool.
That is me.
All right. So I have no more weaknesses in my deck. And I have a cancel, which means that next turn might be Delve, resign.
Sure, yeah.
Question then would be, would I rather... So first action move.
Can I test for agility?
So yeah, I'll just do that. So test for agility. So 1 bless in there. And yeah, I'm a 2 on 4. -1. All right, I fail. So Olive takes horror, and I take a damage. All right, now that I'm in here, I'm between clearing Astaroth, which, I mean, I only have an Armageddon in hand, or using the ability to draw 3 cards, which could be good to, like, I don't have another cancel.
I mean, next turn, potentially, I could clear, I should have had Yazroth out on the threat area. I didn't do that. So.
Yeah.
I will, next turn, I could double action Yazroth and then resign. Assuming I don't feel like an enemy.
And then I could delve by myself?
Yeah, you can delve by yourself. That does mean that you'll get the Mana and the Power Mask weakness, which is probably okay. I mean, it might be slightly better for me to have it with my draw if we want to get him out once. But
sorry, how does it work again? It's been a while.
He goes to the lead investigator, and if I resign, then you'll be the lead investigator. But it makes more sense for you to just delve by yourself. So
yeah, so if we resign the other way.
Right, then I would get it.
Yeah, I see. Trying to think of what the cards that I have, they would be that useful. I think so, just gotta be able to like commit them to something in the Mythos phase. But if I get an enemy, I'm probably just taking the tax opportunity and dying. I've got all of my things. So yeah, whatever. I'll just draw 3 cards.
Okay. Alright, so cute.
To discard something. Which will be this Eye of Chaos.
Alright, we're at 5/6 doom. And you will get Descent into Madness, Surge. If you have at least 3 horror on you lose 1 action, which you do not.
I don't. That was deliberate.
You got a Poltergeist.
Oh.
So it cannot be damaged except by spell, relic, or encounter cards. It's a 3/2/4. Parlay test 3 intellect to attempt to banish this Geist. If you succeed, deal it 1 damage. Alright, and then I will get Agent of the King.
Oh.
Hello there. It's a problem though. He's a 4/4/2. His hunter appraise the most clues. After Agent of the King attacks you, move 1 of your clues. Agent of the King force when you would defeat Agent of the King, take control of all of its clues. The issue here being that if we don't resign this round, then the guy comes back.
Yeah. Trying to think. Do you have a way you could deal some damage to the Agent of the King?
I do not, unfortunately. It's
okay, because now I don't need you to clear the Astaroth, really. But I do have Olive and Armageddon, and I could just commit a bunch and try and pull out more curses. There are only 3, so I couldn't really one-shot him, which means I think we can just... Oh no, but then you would be drawing some cards too if you resigned after me.
I mean, that's not a problem. That's fine. Fairly resilient. So what you're saying is you're going to delve.
Resign, and then you resign.
Okay. Yeah.
alternatively, because I don't think it's worth me just trying to like fish out some curses with Armageddon, because it's just 1 VP also.
Right.
So
yeah, I mean the delves are easier.
Yeah.
To get the VP.
That sound good then?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Action 1, delve. I will take 2 horror. Yeah, so spend 1 resource. I'll take 2 horror on myself.
Okay. Yep. And you will get another poltergeist.
That's annoying.
Yep. And then I will get a swarm of rats.
Alright, so I got 4. I would be taking 4, but I would just put it 2 on Rosary, 2 on Olive.
Do your Rosary have a 4?
Or yeah, sorry, or 2 on both of them together.
Oh, but yeah, and then 2 on yourself.
Here is the problem. There is no problem, because if I draw that card that searches, I can cancel it.
Yep.
And I would be at 1 away from death, but you know. So yeah, let's just do it again. Because I don't think I was trying to see if I could just play another Olive with my ability, but then I wouldn't have to cancel, and that would be really bad. So I'll just play it again and take 2 on myself.
Okay, so kill those.
Yeah, so spend a resource.
And you get Fanatic. Spawns the real location of the most clues. I think that's backstage. Or you put them in the theater. I'll put them in the backstage. So, goodbye, Fanatic. And I will get Spires of Carcosa. Alright.
And then I will resign.
Okay. And then I will resign very quickly.
Seems good.
Yes. So we got 2 delves in the victory display plus the emissary. So we get, I think this is I think it's like 9 XP, right? Isn't it? Or is it 10?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because one of the locations didn't give a victory, right?
Yeah, there's always one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because you get 2 delves, right?
Sorry, 2 from the emissary, 2 from the delves, and then 4 locations?
5 locations.
Oh, balcony. I always forget the balcony.
Alright, so 9. We'll call that a good run.
Pretty good for this not curse deck that I built.
Yes. 10 would have been if we got the Agent of the King. So yeah,
that would have been.
Yeah. Well, my blessed play was nigh on useless, but I will have Ancient Covenant next time.
And I will have the worst Covenant, Paradoxical
Covenant. The worst Covenant. Yeah. It's a good thing you don't have a chip on your shoulder about anything.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not trying to prove a point at all.
All right. Well, that was our first scenario together. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Be sure to go out and check out Obscure Studies. Again, link is in the bottom. And see you next time on Winging It.